Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott wave update for ICP. Now on the 4 hour, just wanted to show you our 5-wave move to the upside. We had our third wave come past the 1.618 extension of wave 1 off our wave 2. We had our fourth wave between the 236 and the 382 retracement of wave 3 and our extension at the 2.382 for our fifth. And now we are correcting this entire move to the upside. Now you can see the 618 and the 1-to-1 on my chart. That is the extended wave in time, not price. We'd expect with our guidelines to take between the 618 and the 1-to-1 in time. So I have this labeled. These are just placeholders at the moment, but expecting some sort of sideways consolidation, most likely as a flat for a larger 1 and 2 to complete before we make our next move to the upside. Now the difficulty in this structure is the fact that we started with 3 waves for our A wave. We're looking to challenge the previous high of the fifth for our B wave and then make 5 waves down for our C wave as a flat. What we would like to happen is challenge new highs for our B wave above the previous fifth, because in a running flat we should protect our A wave. So in that case, when we do get this move and look for an entry long, our stop can go at the A wave. So we really want this B wave to pan out. If we come up just shy, we can just take out that A wave slightly, find support at the previous fourth wave, and figure out our entry from there. The difference being, if we make a new high for our B wave, we'd probably have a larger position size because our stop can be closer. So just keep that in mind. Okay, we're going to dig into this B wave, which we're in the middle of, looking for this move higher. Now currently I am long in this. If you've been following along my videos, this correction has been drifting sideways, a lot of overlap, and right now I have a triangle labeled here, which if we start to take off here, that would be my primary count. As of right now, it's just a placeholder until it goes, but it looks pretty good as a triangle. Alternatives would be our high isn't in. If you watch my last video, seems very unlikely at this point. I considered the fact that if you pull my pivot back, this could have just been a short WXY, and then we make lower lows and go straight to that target from here. Seems unlikely though, because we're just pushing against this top. It's pretty much invalidated, pretty much. So as of now, looking for this to take off. The way I would trade this if I wasn't already in, I am in. Not financial advice, just a little bit of knowledge-based stuff here. Is I would wait till we broke this D wave labeled, whatever the price is on your exchange. On this one, it's about 1361, just above it. And I'd put a trigger order there and let the market come to me and enter my position. And as soon as that was entered, I'd put the stop at the E wave like that. And our 1-to-1 extension of this A wave off the E wave would be my target. And that is up here at 1713.2. So if I got triggered into this position, it would be about just over a 3-to-1 risk reward with the stop at the E. That's how I would trade that personally, not financial advice, just what I would do if I wasn't already in. Right now my stop is at this low, at the A wave at 11,238, and as soon as we pass that D wave, I will move my stop up to the E wave and lock up so I can't lose in this trade. I would get stopped out in profit. What's nice about this is if this plays out this way, as you can see, that's our 5th wave top over here, and we'd be expecting that pivot, and we would expect the flat scenario, which is really nice, that the 1-to-1's past that. Now we can extend a little bit higher. Standard B wave, expanded B and X zone is up here between 1834.4 and 1981.8. invalidation of a B wave, where we are actually making another move to the upside, is past the 1.618. I don't know why that's not there. There we go. Past the 1.618 at 22,455. Seems unlikely though. As you can see, this clearly looks like B wave rather than some sort of impulse. So very unlikely, but we can extend a little bit past the 1-to-1, perhaps the 1.236 or the 382, which is right in that zone, our standard zone. And that extension is of this A wave. You put on the 1.236 and 382 to see that. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. I will be taking profit at the 1-to-1 no matter what. And like I said, if this triggers past this D wave and really gets thrust, really starts moving fast, my stop will move to this E wave here I have labeled. But yeah, it's looking really good at the moment. Now, if we were to fail, remember we still have this expanded B or X zone, where this would be something way more complex as like a WXY, in which case we'd expect, once we make these 3 waves, to get an equal length leg of this A wave. And this would be an ABC or a WXY. So that's how we fail in this area. But I would put that at low probability. This looks really nice right now. Just looking for that 1-to-1 extension. If we get that, again, we make that running flat. So in the future, when we enter our larger long, stop can go at this A wave, which is really nice. All right, guys, that's it for ICP. Once again, if I weren't in this trade, I would get triggered in. You'll have to check your own exchange, but around 1370-ish. Stop would go at that E. And if I don't get triggered in and price doesn't go there, I'm not in that trade at all. All right, guys, that's it for ICP. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.